Alright guys, Crook Daddy Carpenter here to bring you another video. This video here we're gonna work on gluing tires. How to glue tires. This is what we want to know. How do you glue tires? First we're gonna be using the best tire in the world, #1. They will be winning at the Worlds, the Proline series. First, we want to thank everybody at Proline. We want to thank everybody that make Proline an awesome company and steady bringing out #1 products, world leading in tires, bodies, everything. So today we are going to show you guys how to prepare and glue tires. Alright, first I come to the conclusion where I like to use a certain tire for certain tracks that I race at, and you gotta use the best. Proline tire glue dries in like 15-20 seconds, super fast drying. It's a medium CA Premier blend, and it comes with a little straw tubing you can use to glue it. I don't use it myself because I use a lot. I don't be shy on my tires, so not a lot where it's sloppy and all over the place, but I try to make sure the tires are 90% of your setup. So therefore you want to take care of your tires, and you don't want to be racing and your tire fall off the wheel while you're in a race. So I definitely try to take care of my tires and preparing my tires right before I glue them as well. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some tires that I like to use, just to give everybody a heads up. When I'm going indoor, I have indoor tracks, I like to use Proline's Square Fuzzy. Really nice, small pin, square small pin, and this is it's like you want to use this on a slick indoor clay track, or it could be outside, but with not much loom, and this will definitely stick. This is considered a secret weapon to have you glued to the track. But then when I go into a place where it has a little light loom, I like to go up to a bigger pin, and that will be the world's best tire, the Whole Shot 2.0. It's a little more lugs, more pins, and they just made this tire all outright awesome. Now when you get to the track where it gets a little blowed out, it gets a little loomy, I love the pin tires, me personally, because you get faster response, steering response, forward bite, a lot of traction, because of course it's going to be on a hard surface, and clay. So I like to move up to the bigger tire, bigger pin, which is the Taser. And these are my 3 #1 tires. Everybody have different choices, and don't get me wrong, Proline got a tire for your need. So these are my 3 tires that I like to use by Proline, of course. Alright, so I got my tire glue. It's ready to go. I already prepared a tire once on the Whole Shot, where it's nice and smooth, it's glued, it's dry already. As you can see, the tire band's still on it. But when it comes down to preparing your tires, this is what you gotta do. You really need to take time in preparing your tires, because the reason why a lot of people's tires fall off the wheel is because they don't take care of it in preparing it. Proline has the great foams. These foams are nice, like a medium to firmness, great in the tire, feels great. But what I like to do, I like to take a tire, and when I'm first preparing it to be glued, I take a little rag, a little dirty rag, spray some alcohol base, any kind of alcohol based cleaner would be good. And you want to take it and wipe the rim to the inside. I also like to wipe the outside on both sides. Everybody do it different, and that's not a problem at all. And I like to take my hole puncher, leather punch. I put 2 holes in it. I go for the center, in the center of the tire. I like to use the 1164 hole, so you get a nice size. The reason for this is when your tires spin, it don't balloon when you hit the gas. And also it acts as a release agent to dirt, water, whatever you get in a tire. Okay, now as you can see, I got 2. I try to make them lined up together. As you can see, they see the light going through both of the holes. Okay, nice and clean, nothing in the way. Then you take your phone. I like to smash it in the middle, fold it over like that, shaped like a little happy face. Take it. It's kind of hard doing this backwards in front of the camera. Then I put it in there. Once I go in there, I go around the outside rim, making sure the foam is nice and flush. I see it's flush on that side wall. I go over to this side where it's still like overlapping and stuff out, and you tuck it in again there. Then I kind of like mold it to the actual tire on both sides. You don't want it to be folded lopsided on one side and on the other side uneven. So I'm gonna take my wheel, put it on. I use my chest when I glue the tires. It seems like I'm more consistent, fast, and I can put the tire actually where I want it to go. So you want to make sure it's all the way on both edges of the tire. Feel around it. Then I like to make that foam sit perfectly inside of the grooves of the tire, just like if it was on the ground. Spread it out. Now it's nice and comfortable. Then I like to go around it. That's just me. I just like to make sure everything, sides are nice and square and edged out perfectly. Okay, well, that's what you want, it nice and flat, so you can get that camber gauge right up on the side of it right there. Okay, now we're gonna glue it. Once again, Proline's medium tire glue. You must have this. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna peel a little bit back until I can see just a small edge down in the rim, where I can see all the way down to the wall, which means it will actually be till I can see this. I'm gonna let the glue roll down from the top down to here, so I know I got glue on all over the tire. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go and make sure the camera's set right so you can watch how I go. But as I pour it, I'm gonna work it with my thumb and turn it and work it, and I'll set the wheel in a slight angle so to get a nice, the glue, if I do make a mistake and put too much glue on it, it'll roll right down the wheel and it won't create a mess on the top of the actual wheel. So I peeled it back and I'll just draw a line once again, you don't never want to be, I mean, you save a lot of glue, but I'm just drawing a little line in the middle of the bead, the actual bead. Okay, then I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna kind of work it up, 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 just in case I push some down. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of glue on top. I like to take my little rag and go around it. It's just a little, so it's not gonna create too much of a mess. Also, you making sure you get the edges of the tire. Now, once I do that, I like to smash it together a little bit. Smash it together, smash it together. Just like if it's a ground. Nice and dry, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. You got yourself a glued wheel. Now, I don't need, because I'm pretty good, see the sidewall, at gluing. As you can see, it's not no sides bulging out or nowhere out on the sides. But after I did that, I pushed it firm. Once again, Proline makes this awesome glue. 15-20 seconds. She's dry. It's gonna hold the bond and everything. But if not, you can always use your tire band for extra added security. Always, when it comes to something that's 90% your #1 setup, your tires. Please work hard on your tires. It's very important. Take the time out to clean them. Take the time out to prep them. Take the time out to glue them right. After you get it like this, you kind of want to go take the bead off after it dries. Go around. See if you can get, if anything pops loose. If nothing pops loose, you got it. Nice glued tire. You don't have to worry about it. Once again, Proline glue, CA glue. This is the best tire glue to use. This is the premium blend Team CA medium tire glue. Got a new formula they came out with to make the drying time faster, so while you're at a track you can hurry up and glue something super fast. That's the way to go. Also, get yourself a few tires, different choices for different tracks. Like I said, they also have the new square fuzzies, Velcro, stuck to the track in an indoor smooth but slick track. These pins are square design pins, are going to stay stuck to the track. Got a little light loom. Go for the whole shot 2.0s. You cannot go wrong. And lastly, if it get a little blowed out in certain spots, a little loomy, you can go with the Taser. My name is Walt Quick Daddy Carpenter, and we will be seeing new products from the #1 tire company in the world, because the worlds are going on. And Daniel, he will be bringing out new products, so you guys need to stay tuned, because he have a awesome tire to come out. And the great guys and gals at Proline make it possible. Made in the USA, #1 tire. Get yourself some Proline tires, Proline glue, tire bands, everything you need to do to stay winning in the #1 spot and catching the podium. Make Proline your #1 tire and bodies.